Again, in an effort to make things relevant to students, we should talk about one more force of erosion that has occurred in this valley, and it's Glacial Lake Missoula. Glacial Lake Missoula is essentially caused by a glacier. This is what's called the Cordilleran ice sheet. And during the last ice age, it moved south out of Canada. The key being is it created this ice dam here, which blocked the Clark Fork River and thus formed Glacial Lake Missoula, which stretched all the way down to Hamilton and up to Kalispell and even east of Missoula. And at its deepest point, it was 4,200 feet deep. This was an impressive glacial lake. And what eventually would happen is that this ice dam, the water would build up behind it to the point where the ice dam would fail, and then a catastrophic flood would occur that would release more water from it than all of the rivers in all of the world today combined times 10. And this water came rushing out across Washington, creating this area we call the channeled scablands, and then flowed down into the Columbia River Basin, and then eventually to the Pacific Ocean. And they have estimated that that may have drained in as little as 48 hours. It created this channeled scabland area. The scablands essentially had no soil there. They're just scoured black right down to the bedrock, which was basalt, and it created a bunch of interesting features through that area. It even carried erratic boulders from the Flathead Valley all the way to the Willamette Valley in Oregon and deposited them there. And some estimates from the geologic record show that this flood may have occurred more than one time, and as many as 40 times. So it created some very interesting features. You can see down in Valley View and in Missoula on Mount Jumbo and Mount Sentinel, you can see these horizontal lines, and those are basically wave marks in the hillside as the lake filled up. For example, in Missoula, it was as much as 900 or 1,000 feet underwater, where Missoula is currently today during this. So a very massive event and a very rapid event that caused tremendous erosion throughout the state of Montana.